We remember, O God, the service and sacrifice of those who fought and of those who died. We remember the sacrifices of their families and loved ones.
June 6, 2014 dawned clear and bright in Ottawa for the ceremony of remembrance, observing the 70th anniversary of D-Day and the Battle of Normandy.
His Excellency States College on behalf of the Netherlands, Son Excellence States College, au nom des Pays-Bas. First Secretary Sarah Ireland on behalf of New Zealand.
Of the many elements of the D-Day efforts acknowledged this day was a special recognition given to the men who flew the Hawker Typhoon.
Today we are unveiling the Hawker Typhoon aircraft as a trunk bus on loan from the Royal Air Force Museum in Canada, England.
This formal recognition of these brave airmen is most fitting and is enlightening to Canadians. Casual observers are unaware of the vital role played by the Typhoon in World War II and the fact that many Canadian pilots flew this robust aircraft throughout the liberation of Europe. The Typhoon was originally designed to be a high-altitude fighter, but design issues precluded that approach and it became, over time, a formidable ground attack fighter bomber. Equipped with a massive 24-cylinder, 2,200 horsepower Napier Sabre engine, it was powerful and fast. Screaming down from altitude toward their targets at over 500 miles an hour, they became a feared opponent. The Tiffy became vital to the advancing Allied ground troops when they needed German gun emplacements removed and were important in disrupting rail lines, bridges, and supply lines throughout the European theater till the end of the war. Canadian pilots were recruited to fly the Typhoon in the Royal Air Force, where they integrated and excelled as pilots in the British system. The Royal Air Force Typhoon squadrons were equipped with 4 20mm cannons and 8 rockets, which terrorized the tanks and the German armaments. There were Royal Canadian Air Force Typhoon squadrons, 438, 439, and 440 Squadron. These RCAF squadrons were equipped with 4 20mm cannons, but instead of rockets, they carried bombs, either 2 1,000-pound bombs or 4 500-pound bombs. The British Royal Air Force Museum in Hendon, England, is the home of the only Typhoon remaining in existence in the world. A special relationship between the Royal Air Force Museum and the Canadian Aviation and Space Museum has led to the long-term loan of this aircraft for display at the museum in Ottawa. At the opening of the event in Ottawa, the Typhoon pilots arrived at the museum airfield in a DC-3 under fighter plane escort. A great photo op to applaud these remaining heroes. Governor General David Johnston gave a fitting speech acknowledging the vets and the special place of the Typhoon pilots.
Without a doubt, D-Day, June 6, 1944, was one of the most significant moments of the Second World War.
It was then time to cut the ribbon formally, welcoming the Typhoon to the exhibit here in Canada. It was a day of emotion and honor for these aging pilots. These are the lucky ones. The kill rate for the Typhoon pilots was very high. These few survivors, now in their 90s, share a special bond of friendship, together in their memories of their fallen friends and memories of those wild days of so many years ago flying the Typhoon over Europe.